Falcons have a shot at securing the #1 spot in Group B. The only thing that stands in their way is one really big blue wall.
How high can the Falcons fly? The desk is split. Some of them think that they can fly high. Some of them think they'll run right smack into it. Let's see what this series has to deliver.
What a performance out of Team Falcons just about an hour ago. Pulling off a reverse sweep where, I mean, they looked dead as a doornail against Team Vitality after that second loss and managed to turn everything around, and a big block in front on TRK's delivery. And now Khalid able to set one up, but Exotic is there with a stand of his own. This is an open net as it finds its way through. Vatira, look, he's already good enough. He doesn't need this to go his way.
This one, TRK goes up, didn't really see Vatira, turns off, it's an open net. K-Corp's, that consistency is going to be the real challenge here for the Falcons. How can they break through that?
It's a much different defensive matchup from what they faced against Vitality. And already conceding a goal in the first minute. Exotic trying to catch up there with TRK. Now Khalid with Ahmad starting to turn, so too is TRK. Khalid kept it available, but that's a great stop by Exotic. And the lead remains 1 for K-Corp.
Boost total's so low though on the side of K-Corp. Falcons fully boosted here, but as they have that possession, Karmine Corp able to get some fuel in the tank. Now, you know, that defensive strength, they're not really too eager to post them into the offensive front. They've been holding on, waiting for their chance, and you see that with their Itachi with the double, forced TRK to go up for the block.
All the way downfield for Itachi to collect. He didn't let it go to the corner. And he beat Khalid. Exotic beat TRK, but they could not beat the post. And K-Corp has to settle for the 1-goal lead still. Now Vatira looking for the backboard, instead finding TRK in his way. Back to the corner goes Exotic, and he's gonna just wait for that boost to spawn underneath them, and Itachi will range across. A rare trip onto the offensive end now for Team Falcons, and it's short-lived. Here comes Vatira again. His flip reset denied by Khalid.
K-Corp, again, that consistency, the good fundamental mechanics are going to make it really tough for Falcons to be able to break it through offensively. They have to be able to, if they want to have a chance to come back in this game. Here's Ahmad, 50 out in front. TRK looking for the shot. Ahmad was trying to get away from Vatira, but Vatira's been in that situation so many times, able to handle it very well.
Exotic, very patient against TRK. And it gives Vatira a chance to work with all that time and space in the backfield, and well, he gave it away, but there's Itachi. He's gonna be all alone here. Flip, reset, gut by Khalid, and Itachi doubles the lead.
You better keep your eyes on Itachi. Look at what he does with this space. Gets the flip, perfect activation over Khalid. That is one reason why K-Corp has been on top in Europe. Itachi stepping up when he needs to.
Itachi's long storied career goes all the way back towards Season 3 territory. Wasn't able to compete after qualifying for the RLCS that season, and wondered if we'd ever see him again. And sure enough, he's still here, and he's still at the top of the game, and his team's up 3 over the mighty Falcons.
And Vatira is making it seem like it's easy. Quick beat, sails over the head. Falcons cannot push up that far into Karmine Corp's half and not challenge the ball. If you go for that fake, they'll put it on net every single time. They need somebody back there because Karmine Corp have not really had to work. Meanwhile, on the other side, Falcons, it feels like just for them to get a potential shot chance has been so hard.
Itachi looking for more, blocked by Khalid. Here's Exotic to Vatira. Why not feed the hot hand, but he couldn't get on top of that. Now Exotic, little floater, easily dismissed by Ahmad, but still 3 goals to the good here for K-Corp, and still looking for more. They are just smothering the Falcons.
At this point, they have everything under control. Up 3-0. approaching that final minute mark. They don't want Falcons to get any steam late, but oh, what a save from Exotic. He's not gonna stop the follow-up though. TRK will put the Falcons on the board.
Boy, if they didn't come away from that sequence with a goal, you start thinking about a perfect sweep because they were never gonna score. Finally, TRK does get the rebound, and there is still time here. Minute 16. You know, it's easy to dismiss a 3-goal lead, especially with K-Corp in front, but we've seen some pretty strange things on land. Here goes Ahmad to the heavens. Drop it down, and it's a 1-goal game.
And all of a sudden, Falcons back in the game. Ahmad, beautiful touch off the stand. It's a light touch, straight down. Itachi has the read, but he's just not there. Gets past him, and Falcons with 1:09 left. Can we see a tying goal from them?
Well, 2 quick goals, 7 seconds apart. Another one dropped in front, and Vatira's got to guide this to the corner, and a little awkward for him, but nobody there to pressure. Now O'Khalid got this one through cleanly, and the demolition from Ahmad doesn't yield a goal just yet, but yeah, there's O'Khalid in the net, and Exotic breaks free for the save.
That's really good on Exotic. He was under a lot of pressure, got out of that little jumble, and then was able to do something solid. Can he do something here? Great touch once again from Exotic.
No.
Oh, a little bit of some bumps here on the side of Falcons right in front. It's super scrappy. It's sloppy, but they still got possession. They still got a shot. Vatira, though, denies. 30 seconds remaining.
Okay, Corp having to work for it here now in the final 30 seconds. This is a little more of a fight than they would have expected after the first 3 minutes. Here's O'Khalid. Set it up. And we're tied. 3 unanswered goals from Team Falcons.
Are you kidding me? What is this play? O'Khalid right off the ceiling. Sets up Ahmad. The one place the blue wall ain't. He puts it to the top right corner.
Everything that's kissed the ceiling has yielded goals for Team Falcons. And with 18 seconds left, they hold the momentum. But here's Vatira looking to steal it right back, got underneath, and TRK stands strong in the net. 10 seconds now. Ahmad whirling through, looking for another. 3 seconds left. Itachi right at O'Khalid. It got through, but the clock reads zeros.
Just not enough time. If there's one more bounce, Falcons man come away with that game. Now they got to see if they can do it in OT.
Oh, Vatira looking to break their hearts. And there's O'Khalid. Initial save and the second touch needed. TRK will bring him downfield. That's a good touch by Exotic to get it right behind him. And here comes K-Corp. Remember that soft little touch. It's set up Vatira, but nothing further. Infield pass. Exotic off the bar and almost off Ahmad and in. Here's Vatira. 4-3 winner for K-Corp.
All it took was that tiny double commit, and K-Corp, what a goal for Vatira. Sent straight across to the top left. How does he find that angle?
That was sick. That was absolutely filthy, finding that angle, that spot. There was literally the only place he could have put that ball that nobody else was going to get to it. Challenged the defender, blew it right by him.
You just wouldn't have think the level of speed that was going on in that overtime. Karmine Corp, consistent pressure. Not only does Vatira get a good read of where the ball's going to go, but he positions himself perfectly to finish the game. When it comes down to a winter major like this, Karmine Corp are showing up. And I mean, if this is gonna set the tone for what we're gonna see from them, everybody better buckle up.
The Mobile One high performance replay, high performance. Folded there as Vatira ends it. By the way, casually just had a hat trick in that game. The hero for K-Corp after they do concede a 3-goal lead. They allow Team Falcons to bring them back. I wouldn't say they allowed Team Falcons to bring it back. Team Falcons took that game back and brought that to overtime, and then Vatira there to break their hearts at the end. So after all that, just casually 1-0 to K-Corp.
But this is a sign, though, that K-Corp Falcons have showed up. They were down. It was less than half the game to go. They go on a quick run. And honestly, like I said, if there was a second left in regulation, Falcons could have taken that game 1. This is going to be a fight.
Well, game on here at Forbidden Temple as a blast from TRK is sent away. Now Ahmad trying to bring it through, didn't quite get the touch he needed, and there's Vatira. Over 1, but not past TRK, whose defense has been solid so far. Exotic now. Try to hit Itachi. And O'Callaghan thought about it, realized Vatira had him beat. Now he'll pick his spot, got bumped out of the way, and it forces TRK into action. Again, the defense from TRK keeping Falcons alive here.
Exotic playing it off the corner. K-Corp trying to move downfield. Vatira sending that forward. Ahmad was trying to make a play in the back end, but unable to. Now, a little awkward here for Itachi, but still able to get a really good touch, forcing a little bit of an adjustment for Falcons. Karmine Corp trying to get that aggression in early, see if they can pick up a quick goal after taking that game in overtime, but Falcons have recovered, and they've been doing well to stop things in the defense as Vatira trying to get a flip reset, looking for the dunk, but Khaled, great control on that back wall.
Khaled looking for one more touch that would have sprung him past the entire K-Corp defense. Was not there though, now it's Vatira. Burning most of his boost, still managing to keep some to challenge O'Callaghan, and Exotic there with the follow-up. Exotic still trying to play menace at the back, and that's a good demo to take out Itachi, and at least buy Falcons a little bit of space. Now it's Exotic, right at Ahmad. Ahmad to the corner with Vatira lurking, coming on now. To the back wall, nothing else there though, as Team Falcons have weathered the storm, it would seem, and popped away.
Now look at that light touch up. Exotic trying to send it over to the side. They're keeping the possession here. K-Corp ball has been in the orange half. They haven't really amounted to much though. There has not been a single shot for Karmine Corp so far. There's only been one on the side of Falcons. It's been a midfield battle as teams are trying to just get control of the possession, break down the rotation, and open up a shot opportunity. Oh, Itachi, that one not gonna go in, but a little awkward. Ahmad sends it over to the side. Vatira trying to play it off the back wall, but TRK's there. Double commit on the side of Karmine Corp, but they don't get punished for it, and Itachi's still trying to will this ball into the midfield. Ahmad will finally clear it away, forcing Vatira to have to make a stop.
Yeah, quick reflexes there from Vatira, and a ball that could have got real dangerous real quick. No boost in the tank, and all he's got to do is pick up pennies on the way back and watch Exotic deal with that. From Ahmad, still scoreless now into the second half of game 2. Exotic against O'Callaghan. It's still dangerously close, and TRK makes sure that does not get on target. Back the other way now, Vatira. Gotta be sure-handed, and is, as he almost always is.
You can feel the tension building. Who's gonna break? Itachi on the ball. Oh, Ahmad says thank you. We'll send that across to Vatira, clear into the midfield. Exotic was trying to get on top of it quickly. This is a little awkward for Falcons, but they get away for the time being. Vatira lining up the double. Who's gonna follow it up? Itachi does, but Ahmad's there. Ball bounced off the corner. Exotic gets there first. Falcons under pressure, but they've been holding well.
Both teams do seem very comfortable. There haven't been a whole lot of bumps and demos in this game, only 2 total. They both belong to Team Falcons. It's Vatira now, trying to get through. At least shielded the clearance from Ahmad. And now Itachi, it's just wide, and Ahmad plays it further on. Everybody comes up empty here. It's a little dangerous, I would think, more for Falcons, as Itachi's pinch is denied. Try to keep this available, he can't, and now it's TRK. Only Exotic to beat. Vatira filing in as well. He got bumped a little bit, but still does not matter. The K-Corp defense holding strong for now.
Oh, Khaled, he's got to readjust here. Didn't expect that clear from Exotic. 2 on the back wall for Falcons. Vatira playing this off the side instead, looking to see if he can get a redirect to midfield. Light touches left and right. Falcons have been there to meet it. Falcons have to get out of this hold. Ahmad will finally send it downfield. Chance for TRK. Vatira's there with the block.
Boy, Vatira and Exotic both ended up right next to each other and almost in each other's way. We remain scoreless now. It is winning time between K-Corp and Falcons in game 2. After a shootout in game 1, we may have a scoreless regulation. It is Ahmad to the ceiling, where he's been so great. Gave it up though, now with 8 seconds left. Will K-Corp have the last chance before we go to golden goal again? It's Vatira letting that drop once again into OT at Forbidden Temple.
Here we go. Chance here for Falcons to turn things around, but they gotta slow down that man on the ball. Oh, it's in! Are you kidding me? Big time players make big time plays, and that is all Vatira as he submits game 2.
Get out of the way. Vatira cleared for takeoff, and he cleared out the defense. And after all that, again, K-Corp find a way to sting the Falcons in overtime. It's Vatira again, and the Falcons down 0-2 again.
And we have to talk about that because my goodness, he actually danced through the entire team. When you have a player like Vatira on your side like that, this is the kind of things that he can do when it's an international stage, when you need someone to show up. There's Vatira once again. Look at that flip reset into the bump. TRK he didn't even know where to be at that point. 8 seconds into overtime. And Karmine Corp now with the series on match point.
So now Falcons have to dig deep again, as they did against the all-French Team Vitality just about a little over an hour ago. Now they have to go against France's other darlings here at the Winter Major in K-Corp and find a way to bring this one back as well. DFH Stadium will, of course, be the backdrop for another must-win game for Team Falcons. They've done it before, but can they stop Vatira and friends this time around?
They've got to fly over a very tall blue wall. And so far, it doesn't look like they've got the wings for it. Itachi able to get a great dunk on that. And sometimes you watch these and you wonder, okay, especially seeing how Vatira's playing, what's he gonna do when he's on the ball? Able to get that, gonna leave it for Exotic, but nothing doing as this kind of sits into the corner. No team able to really get a hot start here in the opener, but that's just been the case over the course of this series. It's been very, very close. Even though K-Corp took that last game, I would not count Falcons out.
Popped up here as the teams battle to a stalemate here in the first minute. TRK, flip reset, trying to go right after Vatira, but he's too wise for it. Now Khalid up against 2. Ahmad got the boost out of the corner, but it's downfield for K-Corp again. Exotic. Itachi's gonna peel off. Exotic shot, no, and no rebound as Ahmad will slam it away right towards O'Khalid. And again, the Falcons managing to get some boost out of the blue half of the field, but they haven't been able to keep that prolonged pressure on. O'Khalid lining up a double. No, it's free, but nobody's there. Exotic gets back in time.
Falcons can't hesitate. Karmine Corp will jump right on it if you leave it, even for a moment. No second guess, infield pass, Vatira! Oh, it's blocked out by Ahmad.
TRK bumping Itachi, got the pass out to O'Khalid, but Vatira read that play the whole time. Now TRK going solo again, and it's denied by the frame of the goal and nothing more.
So close. TRK showing the mechanics. Just needs it to be more on target, but it's posing a threat for Karmine Corp. Demo on the play says, see you later, Vatira. Now Khalid on the ball, trying to play it low, but Exotic had a good read on it. Approaching the halfway point of game 3, and the stalemate continues on between these two.
To the halfway mark, following 2 overtime winners from that man, Vatira. This time denied by TRK. A little too early for Vatira to score. This is back out. Set downfield, Exotic and Vatira, they've kind of been in each other's way a couple of times, but haven't been punished for it yet. The few times it's happened, they've managed to get on the same page at just the right time. They're on the same page here, and Exotic will score.
I mean, the attack here, you have to be ready for it. Vatira, beautiful pass to Exotic, and he hammers it home.
50-2. There's a number for you. That's K-Corp's record this split when they score first. Just bonkers. You do not come back often. I think that kind of underscores how impressive it was that Team Falcons brought that first game all the way to overtime in game 1. Forget erasing a 3-goal deficit. Teams don't erase 1-goal deficits early against this squad. There's TRK, got a sitter, and he'll score!
And Ahmad trying to improve that, make that record a lot worse than what it is. Gets the flip reset to open things up. TRK, I love the patience there because it allows him to line up the perfect shot, sends it where they ain't, and tied up ball game, 1:46 to go.
Well, what else do Team Falcons have for an encore? TRK, clean win, but there's Vatira. Just over Itachi, and Vatira forced into action again. Exotic forced to make a save as well. Everybody in on the act, but the blue wall stands tall as O'Khaled has to play one over towards Ahmad, and they have to leave that boost available on the corner. O'Khaled took it, but this waterfall's down, and Exotic gives K-Corp the lead again.
And it's an unfortunate misread on that back end. Exotic, this is super solid. That high ball, it's so awkward for TRK, and all Exotic has to do is follow it. He knows exactly where it's going, plays the miss. It pays off big time. Can K-Corp hold the lead and finish this series?
Oh, Vatira, little hesitation there on the corner. It was good for a stop in that occasion. O'Khaled for TRK, intercepted by Vatira. As much as we've talked about Vatira and the offensive juggernaut that he has been, not just today, but all season long, it's been Exotic who's come alive here in this possible clinching game. It's O'Khaled, though, trying to get the offense rolling for Team Falcons. TRK with 44 to the ceiling, back down. They've had a lot of success up high, have Team Falcons, but not enough here in game 3. Decoy play, and Itachi was not fooled one bit.
It almost worked. If it wasn't for Itachi, he's seen that plenty of times. Vatira forcing TRK to play this midfield, trying to get away downfield. Vatira is gonna turn on this, making it so much harder for Falcons to move up.
Final 15 seconds. O'Khaled got up a little late. Vatira made him pay for it. Tick-tock goes the clock as those precious seconds burn away. Drop down in front, but O'Khaled will clear. 5 seconds left. Falcons have got to, first of all, get on the ball. Second, they got to get it in the air and downfield, and they can. Karmine Corp makes a statement as they sweep the Falcons away.